Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've...
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Smith dropping to pass. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. They're going to run it. Shakes off the defender. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? To the ground. He's got it again.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Russell. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve. And we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last...
Turning it on! Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown tie! for the extra point and the tie.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The hand to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Smith wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, floated high, and it's intercepted. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Smith dropping to pass. He's looking deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. Quick step and go. Past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Russell. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but
he's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this one.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. Extending the play. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Pick your poison, right? When he gets outside the pocket, man, what do? Do I play the pass and stay back deep? Or do I come up and try to make a tackle? I'm not going to give up a big play and give up an easy pass, so it's just easy pickings for his quarterback because of his athleticism.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got his man. Just just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the outside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quick completion on the out route. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Fires to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Russell. This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Alabama pushing the tempo. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Unloads it left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working that left side now. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Breaks it. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Burke. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. Leaves it with the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set. First down. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Second down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Fitzgerald. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close this season out with an exclamation.
Makes the grab over the middle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Russell. Got his man on the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. He'll do it himself. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's cross. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. They'll send the tight end in motion. Creates a little space. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Russell. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the right. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Buying some time. Unloads it downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking for a crease to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man down the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. 1st guy couldn't get him. 2nd guy finally did. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Now adjusting. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open try sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Here comes the heat. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burke. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got rid of it just in time. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down coming after the incompletion. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The give from the gun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. On the ground with the counter. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets to 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for room. It's Burks. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. catch in the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
To throw, it's Russell. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Wilkins. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. This offense has it with a really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Russell. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They have given it up on all 3 of their previous 4th down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. DB's right up on the receivers. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Dropping back, it's Russell. Unleashes one deep. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, how about this one?